Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we started the reconstruction of Colony 6. And, yep, we helped a bit. We built some houses, we got even our mobile furnace, so we can open this menu anytime to Zemcraft. We don't have to go back to Colony 9 every time now, which is good, because you might be able to see some Zemcrafting on screen more than we already did, because we didn't really see a lot of it. Today, we're moving on the upper section of the Bionis.
Ryan, ready to go, Shulk?
Yeah, but just hold on a minute.
What is it, Shulk?
It's about the Monado. I'd like to ask your permission to use it a little longer.
Why ask me?
The Monado was your sword, but I need it to achieve my goal. So...
Don't sweat it. You are far more skillful at wielding that thing than I ever was. Keep it. It's yours. Besides, I have a new sword. That old coot had the decency to forge this for me. I owe it to him to make the most of it.
Dunban...
You fought your way this far. That is proof enough the Monado has accepted you. Don't take my word for it. Believe in yourself, Shulk.
Believe in myself?
Never lying down. Never giving up. That's our pride and strength as Homs. And we have to make sure those metal monsters know it.
You're right.
Time to move, people. This prison island Shulk saw in his vision isn't getting any closer.
What is this place?
It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that... it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving.
Right.
And with that, we are technically inside the Bionis right now. This is just a little area. You know, Xenoblade does this a lot. We've seen it with Colony 9. We start, well, not really Colony 9, but more with Tephra Cave. You know, we went into Tephra Cave after the attack on Colony 9, when we really started our adventure. We went into Tephra Cave. It was a cave. The location was very closed, and there were like tunnels and caves and stuff like that. And then when we went out on Bionis Lag, we were amazed by the fact that it was just a bigger open location. There was such a big contrast, and that this is a thing that Xenoblade does a lot. It contrasts big open areas like Colony 9, Bionis Lag, Satoru Marsh, with areas that look like this. They are very, I'm gonna say tiny, but they're like closed. They're like tunnels and, again, caves and maybe little rooms. It's good because then when you get out of those, the impression that you get on the open area that is the next is much greater. It's much better. You feel like you exited this little place and you're finally out in the open. And you feel like there's so much to explore and to look. You wanna go up the top? Way where the water wishes up. It shoots you really, really high. Alright, let's do that. Thank God this water's not poisonous, so we can just swim through it, no big deal. I think Dumban learned a skill. I'll have to check that in a second. Let's go in the skill tree. Yeah, he learned the extended duration of war. That's okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna... I'll switch to bravery. I'll complete this. Boost the strength and HP as max. Then we can get reduced effect of spike attacks. We don't really know what spike attacks are. I think we'll get introduced to them next episode. Even though we could technically already know what that is, because Ryan can do spike damage, but we'll explain that in more detail when we actually get the tutorial. Okay, you're working on this. Just a quick check here. Yeah, you might as well finish this and do that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Everybody's fine. Just in time for Whee! Yeah, that really shoots the sky high. Like not joking. Should stop running in circles. Like that's the bottom. Like we really went super high here. But because we are JPG characters, we take no damage. There's no falling damage in this game, right? We're fine. Everything is fine. And I want to use Dumban here because, well, okay. Maybe I should shut up. There might be a cutscene when we get out of here.
Face Nemesis. Your frame is complete. All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vinaya, Master Egil wishes to see you.
Understood. Tell him I will see him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
I have fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Makonis. No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Nothong village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel. Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing. Isel, Hogard, Garin, Damil! right of your life unto me!
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulk's vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhine's stench.
Charlotte?
We must be outside the tower.
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you?
You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
A silver-faced Mekon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I've never seen. If only I could find out what they mean. We could use them to our advantage.
Look over there! A rope bridge! It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs, Nopon. Though a lot of them have settled in our colonies, the Nopon are originally native to Makna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
Finally, I can tell you, welcome to Makna Forest. Also known as the land of the horrible draw distance, as you just saw the blade of grass just popping into existence. That's just one example. But yeah, this is known by players to be the place in the game where the draw distance just kind of gives up. And just, you'll see just by walking around, you'll see just like things popping up, like when we're super close, like these, now I don't see really, but like when we're gonna get to the other places, you're just gonna see, just look around, you'll see like things just popping into existence, and like when we're super close, because there's just so much stuff to load. There's just a lot of details in this game. There are like the particles of the little atmosphere, like little fog that's all around, all the grass blades, the trees, the details. There's a lot going on in this area. So of course the Wii, it's just insane that the Wii can pull this off, and it's just a little thing, you know. I'm not saying that the Wii has its own limitation, right? Okay, it's not the best console ever, but holy shit, they pulled all the stops with this game. You gotta give them credit for it. So this Nopon over here just gives us our usual hunting quests. I don't remember what it gives me because the failed recording also contained this part, so I rather remember. There we go. Okay, so, and this is a landmark, so you can come here back anytime. Also have an art. Let's lock that in. Failed recordings are honestly the worst thing that can happen when you're Let's Playing. Like, you record like 3 episodes back to back, right? Then you like stop the recording, look at the file, and it's completely broken. It really wears you down. It really... Look at that. Look at that. And you can go, if you want, you can go all the way to those waterfalls. Like, you can go on top, but you can go all the way to the bottom. There's nothing there, but you can do it. Something you can do again. Back to what I was saying, though. failed recordings are really bad. Like, your mood is just at the bottom when you realize you failed a recording of like 2 hours. You really don't feel like you want to do that, you record anymore for like days. But here I am, trying to record these episodes again. 2 days since the failed recording, because while I'm recording this, it's Friday, and the failed recording happened on Wednesday, so... yeah. I got back in the mood super quickly, thank God. Today was a stupid day as well. I left the place where I work. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go home finally. I can rest, I can go... I just, you know, get on the train, go back home. So I walk all the way to the train station. And I'm like, yes, finally I'll get my train. I'll be fine. I look at my my bag, I guess. You can call it a bag. I look at my bag because I felt like there was something that I missed. I was right. You know what I was missing? My wallet. My wallet was missing. I immediately realized, goddamn, I left my wallet at my workplace and my office. And at that point, I had to go all the way back to my workplace, grab the wallet, run like an idiot to the train station before I missed the next train, because otherwise I had to wait an hour. I came home, I was tired as fuck, took a shower immediately. Like the first thing I did after closing the door of my home, took a shower immediately. I put all my clothes in the chest where dirty clothes are. I was so fucking done. But then somehow I was able to find the will to record these episodes. Hopefully that would have cheered me up, and it's kind of doing it, so it's working. Yeah. These Makna fairies were on the hunt list, and we got them down. Come on, dude. By the way, I want to have this theme with Shulk in the AI, even though it's not really the best thing to ever have. So Shulk's AI sucks. To demonstrate why it sucks. You already seen it in the previous battle. Shulk just randomly lowered his health by half. That's what he usually does. He has that stupid art that does half of his health. He takes away half of his health to recharge a part of his talent gauge. You kind of saw it. And you know, the only way to make Shulk a bit better is just straight up remove that art. There you go. You just have to press 2. And the art is gone. And now you won't ever use it. Which is good. Because we don't need it. The AI doesn't need it. The AI doesn't need to halve HP at random. Because he's gonna do it even if there are like 3 monsters targeting Shulk. Like, it makes no sense. Maybe Shulk is getting hit left and right. The AI is like, yes, let me halve my HP. Surely that's gonna work.
No mercy. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Don't get careless, guys.
These quad wings are pretty interesting because you can do some weird shit. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, that one fell. It took 6,000 damage, almost 7,000. Let's see if I can put Shulk down here. That's right. Shulk, fall down. I want to demonstrate something. Shulk, go down. Is Shulk in the chain attack now? Oh yeah, we're running. We are running. We are running all the way down. Unfortunately, you can't really run all the way down. There is a time after which the game will just stop and say, okay, enough running, do something. Because I can't just run forever.
Charlotte, full force.
My turn.
Charlotte will go around a bit as well. You can see characters moving during... And they have a pretty good pathfinding, believe it or not. The pathfinding for characters during chain attacks is pretty good.
Leave it to me.
What am I just gonna do? I'm just doing random shit, by the way, just to demonstrate this concept. Now Dumba will run a bit again, because he's a turn again, so he gets to move for another few seconds. By the way, it's totally possible that if you're so far, you can... Like, the characters will try to get in range for as many arts as humanly possible. Like for example here I only have the auras because I couldn't get in melee range to do any of those. But if I could have gotten into melee range, that definitely would, the AI would have made it. It's just there was no way. So yeah, the AI will always try to get as close as possible to get as many arts available as possible. And it's very rare. But it only happened to me once, and I wasn't not really trying to do it. It just happened to me at random during a playthrough. It's totally possible that even if the AI tries its best, it doesn't get close enough to use any art on the art palette. Like no arts at all are available. What happens at that point? Well, simple. The AI just waits 2 seconds. And then the turn immediately passes to the next character, if possible, of course. Because if you're like below, like after the 3rd turn, you either get a B prompt or you might actually not get another turn. But yeah, if there are no arts that can be selected, the AI just waits 2 seconds and then the turn goes to the next character in the list. Easy as that. You're probably never gonna see this happen. I play this game a lot, I only seen it happening once. That's how rare that is. But this is probably a place where you can try to pull this off. By attacking these juggle quad wings in a very specific way. Speaking of jungle quad wings, you up there, can I target you? Are you kidding me? Target that thing up there. And then attack this guy. Boop. Target seal them. We have to kill 5 of the darn things, so might as well. There we go. The power of the monad. Can I break you? You resist. Doesn't matter, because you guys are weak as fuck. We have to kill 5 of these things. We have to kill... the Ferris we did them, I think. We have the Ensels to kill, and we have the X to kill. The X we can't really find right now. They're in the... They're further ahead. Won't even find them in this episode. But we can find the Ensels. We can kill both of them.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
We could also kill all of these guys. All we have to do, really, is just fast travel away and back here, and they respawn. There'll be a perfect chance to do that next time. You'll see why. I want to kill the last one in a very specific way. By the way, be careful around the waypoint beacon, because there's always, almost always, yeah, not always, there it is. That nebula, the Bagros Nebula, level 96. Yeah, it's aggressive. Agros on Ether, be careful. It's always there. There can be other Bagros Nebula around the forest, but the others only spawn when there's an heat wave. That one, however, spawns 100% of the times. It's pretty good because it does have some pretty good drops when you're in endgame. You can farm some interesting crystals out of it. So it's good that you have a guaranteed spawn. You don't have to wait a stupid weather condition and keep resetting the game time, hopefully getting it. Because it's super hard. It's not like a rain that you can obviously see the rain. But a heat wave, it's hard to spot. The way you spot it is because you see like a stronger haze effect, and you see like the kind of wavy heat effect on the screen. But it's kind of hard to spot. You might actually miss it. So yeah, look. One makes sense, so out of 2. And the second one is super easy to find. If you follow this path here, keeping the canyon on the left, you're just gonna find the 2 Ensels. Bridge 2. There's a location on the other... No, there's not a location on the other side, there's just a plateau. It's not a named location, you can go there if you want. There is a quest item that you can get there for later quests they will pick up. I'll probably do it off screen. Not really something I would do on screen. Nothing really interesting over there. The Ensel should be... There it is. Hi, Makna Ensel. Come over, you big bird. Please. Please, big bird. There you go. Oh, let me do... Hey, Fearless over here. And this. I was kind of doing that with my eyes closed. No, you can not see it, but... Yeah. I'm just that good. Yeah, I was scratching my eye during all that Blossom Dance sequence, so I was kind of doing the prompts with my eyes closed, but when you do those prompts like a billion times, you know when to press B just listening to Dumban saying the lines. That is enough of a... Like, I could probably do that. I could probably just do it with my eyes closed and just... Because I'm so used to hear when... Like, I know when to press B based on what Dumban is saying. I could just do the B prompts with my eyes closed.
Don't let a single one escape.
I could try to do that for the entirety of the Let's Play. What do you think about it? Like, every time I Blossom Dance manually, I could just close my eyes and try to guess the B prompts. It'd be a nice, interesting thing to do. I don't know. I don't know, seems kind of weird because you can't see my face, so you wouldn't know if I was cheating or not. So, yeah. Ah, fuck, that pillar sucked. Should have stayed closer to my party member so. No, wrong button, dude. Sorry, just wanted to go into a chain. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Shulk, finish it. Whoop. The reason I went out of my way to kill this huge Brog is because he was guarding a little location. The Sap Cave that contains 3 quest items for a future side quest that we might do, we might not do. Probably gonna do it off screen. Highly possible. Yeah. Just want to get those out of the way. So we have them, and when we randomly pick up the quest, it's just completed. Right there. I think, though, I'm gonna end the episode here because there is a cutscene there coming up, so I will already leave that for next time. As for now, I'll end the episode here and just see you guys next time, where we will go deeper into Makna Forest and see what happens. See you guys then.